What's up, comic fans, and it's time for that new comic book day haul plus review. So we're gonna get into the books. No 50 centers, but we got some 99 centers from Midtown Comics, and we're gonna get into it right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's get into the books. Like I said, went to Midtown Comics. And I ordered online a bunch of comics for 99 cents. These are just a few of them. I'm not gonna go through them all. That'll be a separate video down the line. But one of the options is you can pick them up in store. So I traveled into New York City and picked them up at the store. But here's just a little taste of some of those books I got. This is just Batgirl number 30. Not a key or anything, but this is just a dope Joshua Middleton cover. So we got that Joshua Middleton right there. Then we got Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. Mark Bagley cover here. There's I think a couple of first appearances in here. Nothing too major. All right, next up we got Avengers number 685, part of that No Surrender series. All right, this is the first appearance of the Iron Hulk armor. So that's pretty dope. All right, these were all 99 cents, by the way, and free shipping because I picked them up in store. Next up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 7.99. This is the first cameo appearance of Normie Osborn as Goblin Child, and right now he's operating as the Red Goblin. So yeah, it's a pretty cool cover. Got Alex Ross goodness all over that. And yeah, these books were all 99 cents. Now when you get books from Midtown Comics for 99 cents, they don't bag and board them, right? So all these books aren't in bags and boards, but they all came in relatively good shape. When you look you look them up, you can see often they'll have like what condition they're in. They'll say near mint, whatever. But it's yeah, they're 99 cents, and you can pick other options for the book which are not 99 cents, and then you'll get a bag and a board, but it's usually like 3 times the price. So whenever they have a 99 cent sale, sometimes it's good just to check it out, see what they have up there. This is Batman and the Signal. All right, and this is the first time that we get the basically the moniker of the symbol, so that's pretty cool. What else do we got? We got Amazing Spider-Man number 2. And this is the second cameo appearance of Cindy Moon. Alright. But also you have Francine Fry, who becomes the next Electro in here. Apparently she dies, but she gets resurrected as Electro. So, and then last but not least, from the 99 cent books, this is Gamora number 1. This is like our first solo series. So 99 cents. You check online, I think this book is going anywhere from like $8 to $15, so I will take that. All right, and then we did just pick up this. This is the Peach Momoko variant for Spider Clone. Shadow Clone, Spider-Gwen Shadow Clone. So I thought that this was a cool book. Not 99 cents. I paid $7 for it, but I couldn't find it for less than like $9 or $10 on eBay with shipping included. So I picked that up, saved myself a couple bucks. All right, so let's get into this week's books. Let's go. All right, so off the bat, light week. By the way, guys, this was a light week. Not too many books. Marvel actually put out a decent amount of books, and DC had a couple, but not a lot from the indie world, really. But with that said, I did get World Tree issue number 2. All right, and basically there's like a dark web thing happening. You look into it, you become, I guess, possessed. Right now, we're still figuring out what the story is, but it makes you do bad things. And there's a group of people who years ago actually thought they had stopped this World Tree, we'll call it a virus, from going around. They discovered it hasn't been stopped, and so we're thrown into that story now where they're getting back together, getting the band back together. One of them is extremely rich, by the way, and they're back at trying to stop what's happening here. In this book, we have one guy whose brother, got infected by the World Tree and literally saw the killer. And you got the FBI questioning them. And then you have another girl who snuck into a house trying to create a podcast about the killer. And, you know, she ends up discovering the World Tree virus and it infects her. And this other gang is going around, you know, trying to stop it. And they realize she's in there and all sorts of calamity break out. So we'll see where issue 3 throws us. But right now it's pretty good. Just be aware that one of the main villains, I guess, in this book walks around nude. Yeah, boobies. Yep. All right, let's go. We're gonna switch gears from the one indie book to my one DC book. We have Detective Comics. All right, this is 1072. 1072. Basically, make a long story short, Batman and the family are fighting the Asmers. If you've been reading it, you'll know it's kind of it's like a infection, if you will. They have like a demon that just, you know, possesses the person. But anyway, they've unleashed a couple on the city, on Gotham. Batman and the Bat family are you know, fighting them out, you know, saving the day, if you will. Batman gets to one of the, you know, the main baddies, and basically he's getting beat down, and the guy offers him kind of a solution, I guess, to stopping his beatdown. But he's like, basically, you can blow up this new building that they're there for, the Orgum Plaza. You can blow it up, or we blow up a lot of the city, and there's a lot of casualties, right? So what's the problem with that? Well, Batman's in the building. And basically the last panel, as you can figure out, ends up with the building starting to blow up. So that's where we are with this book. You know, read it to really figure out what's going on in there. But this storyline's been going on for a while by Ron B. It started off slow. The action's picked up. Ra's, or Ra's al Ghul, however you want to say it, plays, you know, somewhat of a part of the history of what's going on in this book. But it's a good read. Good read. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's good. It's good. It really depends what you want. Do you want Detective Batman, or do you want action-packed Batman? All right. This one is more of the detective, I guess. It's just, it was slow. All right, we're gonna switch gears again. We're going to Marvel. A lot more Marvel books this week. First off, we have Edge of Spider-Verse, issue 2, right? Yep, issue 2. This is the variant copy with Sky Spider. All right. Sky Spider comes from this curse that was thrown on a community, and all the children were born with deformities. This one was born with spider-like deformities, which allows it to be a Spider-Man of this village. Yeah, short story, sad, obviously, because, you know, the kid had to live in exile, never really met his dad, and then the only person who really took care of him, his mom, passes away. Spoiler alert. Anyway, we also have the return of Spintress, who came out of the Spider-Man book by Dan Slott and all the Edge of Spider-Verse stuff. She comes home to discover that there's somebody, you know, somebody making her seem bad, and also her mom has been put under a spell. It has a whole Disney princess vibe going on. All right, a lot of Disney princess stuff happening in that one. Interesting reads. Maybe a little bit too much oversaturation. I don't know how long I'll stay with all these spider characters. They keep introducing new ones by the minute. Sky Spider seemed okay. Spintress is okay if you like Disney princesses, but I don't know, it's a bit much. All right, moving on. We got Doctor Strange number 3. I'm really enjoying the Doctor Strange series, all right? I wouldn't say anything that's going to change the Marvel Universe is happening in this book, but it's the right mix of intrigue, magic, and comedy. Doctor Strange could be funny. But in this one, he's spending the day with Dormammu, and their interaction, right? Dormammu is his main villain. I forget the name of the day, but it's a day that they spend together, right? It's just like one day out of the year where it's a ritual where they have to you know, hang out, if you will. And yeah, they're walking around, just the banter back and forth. Very hilarious. Also, there's like a murder mystery in the background that's they're trying to solve. Like a warlord was killed early on in Doctor Strange 1, and you know, that's the background story in this one, which is still the ongoing through line of all, you know, it's what's connecting all these Doctor Stranges. But this issue was more about Strange's relationship with Dormammu, and you know, the world. He's still being reintroduced to the world because Doctor Strange was dead for a while. So you know, we're trying to figure out what Doctor Strange is up to these days. Really fun book. Next up, we got Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 32, and I love this cover. Dr. Aphra, right? You got Luke Skywalker. Basically, Dr. Aphra's on, you know, she's a Tomb Raider. She discovers a tomb that has some artifacts, but the only way you can get into it is with a Jedi who has a heart of gold. Henceforth, enter Luke Skywalker. She kidnaps Luke Skywalker, and then while they're in trouble at this temple, which is right here, Doom in the Sasan Temple or Sazon Temple. Luke is like, hey, sometimes I just lose my connection to the Force, and she's like, damn it. So that's kind of like where they end off. Is you know, they need that Force power to get in safely, and you know, so she can raid the tomb. And Luke's like, right now the Force is taking a vacation. All right, and then last but not least, guys, we have the Amazing Spider-Man number 26. This has the spoiler variant. If you don't know about it, basically we have, seems like a pretty major death of a character in a book. Don't want to spoil it too much, but you know, deaths don't always seem to stick around in comics. So it looks like there will be an event for this, right? There'll be some comics coming out talking about it in the future. But you know, take it with a grain of salt, because this is a character that I see Marvel. It's part of that new generation of stuff. So let's see, what else can I say? So basically, Spider-Man's been in this fight with this guy Rabin, who's like he's the most evilest mathematician ever. Like, this guy is big on symbology, whatever. He's big on symbols and a mathematician, if you will. And he's basically trying to get this old deity to like, you know, give him his power, merge with him, right? So he could become like a one mega being, whatever. And it has all this story about, you know, if you've been reading the book, MJ, where she ended up, Mary Jane, and Paul, this guy Paul, who's now her new steady boyfriend, and their kids, right, who pretty much adopted, but from like another dimension. All right, hopefully I'm not giving away too much. Anyway, this guy Rabin kind of put his mark on her, and he needs to, Rabin, however you say it, he needs to basically sacrifice MJ to get this ritual to happen. And this other superhero kind of steps in the way and prevents it from happening, saves the day, but also perishes. So that is Amazing Spider-Man number 26 in a nutshell. How did I get in this nutshell? Anyway, comic fans, that's my new comic book day haul plus review. We had some 99-cent books, not 50 centers, 99-cent books. And yeah, we had some books. For a light week, we actually had a decent reads. I really liked the Doctor Strange book. Nothing, and I don't want to say this in a negative way, it's like nothing earth-shattering has happened, but it's just done so well. The characters are just done so well. This book is more popcorn, like the characters are kind of caricatures, if you will, but it's just still fun. It's Star Wars goodness. So yeah, there's some good stuff out here. This book, I don't know what to think of. It seems good. It's wacky. All right. So like I was saying, comic fans, thank you for joining me. Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for next week's books. If you like comics, you're in the place to be. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Peace. The Comic Book Community Awards coming up, but don't forget to nominate your favorite channels. Couple comics. We got the books that came out this week. We're gonna get... Oh, yeah!